Hello and welcome back to Daylight. And if you've had the opportunity to go and watch other people play Daylight, you may notice that they're not quite doing the same thing as I am. So one of the things I failed to do in the previous episode was actually talk about the game because I was getting too into it, as you could see. But essentially,
is there anybody in there?
this is a procedurally generated game, so it's not like Amnesia in the sense that, you know, there's an objective, or well, there is an objective, but the layout of the game changes every time you play, or every time you start a new game, I should say.
Anybody there?
We're gonna sprint to this room because I believe it should have what we need now. I could be wrong. Yes, it does. And it's a teddy bear. Wait, where is it? Come on, give it to me. Ah! Oh, that's just fucking wrong.
It began with infection, a black veil of
All right.
sickness, disease, and despair that sudden and swift.
I don't care, Dr. Freakazoid. Oh, oh boy.
Hell,
Oh boy. Oh boy.
can it be?
Can it be Christine?
See you.
Who do you see? Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait, what happened? What happened? I still don't know why I'm playing this. This is not good for me. This is not how I imagined I would spend my evening after working hard all day. Oh shit. Okay, so I don't care what it was, lady. Stop talking. Men are trying to talk here. Men who scream like babies. Okay, hang a right. And no, you can say whatever you want to say. I am not turning around. And off to a new world. They changed something in the Matrix? So yes, just to get to the mechanics of the game, which I didn't go over at all last time we met. Some sort of switch. You see these notes, and of course I've been reading them. Attention all employees, last night at approximately 7 p.m. the power went off to this section of the facility. Due to the unfortunate timing, we were unable to transfer a critical patient to the emergency department, and he passed away in transit in the hallway behind the records room security door. Man, these sentences are long. To avoid this type of tragedy in the future, the hospital has decided that non-maintenance staff should be aware that the security door will not operate when the power is out. You must reset the breaker before using the door. Please familiarize yourself with the power switch's location within the records room stacks, which is right here. So yes, as you go through the facility and wherever else you are, it's not just this. There's going to be other things later in the game as well, other locations I should say. You're looking for these. So it's very much like Slender, if you are aware of that. We understand that it is difficult to make it outside on your 10-minute breaks. However, just because the records room is large and has high ceilings does not mean you can move things about and create a satellite break room for smoking. We have caught several staff members moving supply crates, stacking them precariously and climbing over them to serve as lookout. Be advised, this is not gym equipment. Climbing on crates of medical supplies will not be tolerated. Signed, the management. What was I saying? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Yes, different environments, as I was saying. But yes, you collect these scraps until, I guess the doctor on the phone says, okay, go get that thing. That's why that room was empty. I hadn't found enough scraps of paper yet. And basically the history. And of course, there are things. At least one lady who reminds me of the... Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Why did you do that, Mr. Peepers? That was not cool. Who reminds me of the librarian from Ghostbusters, but now we have Mr. Peepers. That's from Saturday Night Live. Anyways, Ms. Daniels' suicide. This is the worst freaking hospital in the world. Ms. Daniels was found dead in her staff quarters this morning. There was a suicide note indicating she was extremely unhappy at work and in her personal life. Personnel on site state that she died from rapid blood loss caused by self-inflicted lacerations on her wrists. Her body was found sitting in a wheelchair. Pending a police investigation, Ms. Daniels' body was transported to the morgue. This is eerily similar to the other instances. Do you mean other games where there are bodies in wheelchairs? Which seems to be a very common theme in horror games. You guys can stop that now. Oh god, what? Okay, it's not cool that the character is trying to freak me out too. Mid-Island Hospital is one of the most locally influential and medically profound places in our city's history. Yet few people know how important its presence has been. From treating smallpox in the 1850s to contributing to tuberculosis research in more recent years, the hospital has done much to benefit the citizens of New Kipling. Even its brief, if failed, attempt at reopening as a penitentiary helped to keep our citizens safe. So it was a hospital and a jail. And now we are apparently at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark. I see another thing. Kipling citizens accused crimes. 16-year-old Gurr, allowed to live, admits guilt, is condemned to hang. Evil hospita open to deal with spread of disease. Well, that was a nice fragment. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Wait, that's not a way to go. What am I missing here? Oh, this way. I gotta go this way. Can I gotta go see Mr. Peepers. Oh, I can't. I need... Oh, yeah. There's that switch. I need to restore power. Where's the breaker switch? Oh, boy!
Stop.
Are you not so scary? You're just a pilgrim lady.
So much pain and suffering. And from those who would seek only solace.
She looks like the lady from Deadly Premonition.
You, Sarah.
Don't want to die.
Really pure. Never simple.
So amazed. While on nightly rounds, Nurse Moriarty noticed patient 90D standing in his room in an agitated state. The nurse claimed the man was beating his face against the mesh protecting the glass. She screamed for help, and by the time we arrived, the patient's face was completely covered in blood, and he was raving about faces in the dark. Patient was quickly subdued and taken to the infirmary, where the attending physician reported he will likely lose both eyes. Patient did not seem bothered by this, recommending transfer to Dr. Mercer's care. And I see another note. Let's go get that. I'm sure wide open spaces are always good. Psychiatric ward report. Patients have taken their pills and are all settled in after evening meals. Dyer refuses to check on patient 90D after the incident. He spat blood all over her and yelled some gibberish about casting a spell. Today is my first day observing patient 90D. He seemed high-strung and ready to snap, except towards Patrice. She is oddly special to him. He wants to get in her vagine. He's Naz. And We are back to a dead end. Wait. What was that note? Something that can be moved. Oh. What? I missed that note. What did it say? Oh. Boxes with ropes can be moved. Oh. Box pushing puzzle. Wait. I just want to push. Oh. Wow, you're strong. Okay. I'm sure that's not, oh, there's the breaker. I'm sure nothing is going to happen when we turn that on. Not like it would be a trigger. How am I going to get out of here? Oh, well. Hello, flickering lady.
Dark make you feel better? Well, it shouldn't.
Who are you? And why are you on my cell phone? Okay. I am learning. Now, before we climb up there, is there anything over here? No? I guess that's pretty much the only way we can do anything. I have to flip that security door. But yeah, I guess I won't really get a feel for the way the game changes between playthroughs until I actually finish this one or die. I guess if you want, you can call it roguelike. But I really don't like applying that term to games that are inspired by roguelikes, but not actual roguelikes. Unless you are an ASCII symbol, you are not playing a roguelike. Alright, here we go. For crying out loud, are you serious? So we have flickering pilgrim people from the 1900s. Apparently chasing after me. They're residents of New Kipling. Oh. It's a picture of people in beds. Reminds me of...
And your blood is thicker than water.
Reminds me of the one video by Metallica. And mirrors. We don't like mirrors. Why am I here and what am I doing? Alright, so we have found the rune room where we will find another memory, but of course nothing will be here until we find the amount of scraps of paper, which I'm not keen on doing here. Patient 27C suffers from an obsession with mazes. Compulsive behavior has driven him to draw mazes all over his cell. Having run out of space, patient turned on himself, carving an elaborate maze into his own flesh, completely enveloping his chest, parts of his back, forearms, upper arms, and upper thighs, and even parts of the buttocks and genitals. That's the buttocks and genitals. Patient restrained via straitjacket and placed in solitary confinement with his buttocks and genitals. Alright, we found the red note, which I think is what... George, there's something going on down in the boiler room. I keep hearing things are moving around down there, while I'm cleaning, and I swear it ain't rats. It's something bigger. I don't know what yet, but keep an eye out when you're down there, Adam. If only I could do the voice of the janitor from Harry Potter. So it doesn't seem like there's any use to close doors. Here we go. Patient suffers from a hoarding problem. frequently hiding items she can get her hands on. Patient has been observed clutching objects and mumbling to herself in nonsense phrases described by the staff as disturbing. Why would you work here? Oh boy. What just happened? Okay. It's, okay, nothing. Do we go down or up? Down or up? Let's go up for now. Because when you hear people walking upstairs, what do? You go investigate upstairs. This is just how horror works, people. Or... Ah! Hey! Oh! He's gonna do a Spider-Man at me. There's my bing bong. You kind of get used to it. Although, now that I say that, the game is gonna throw something at me. Alright, we got flares. There we go.
In flames, Sarah. Use it to your advantage. They will not harm you if you do.
Fend off. So something's gonna come after me now? Nope. Yeah, suck it, dude. What you got? Come chase me. Okay, so shadows sound like Decepticons. Yeah, I don't care. Damn chair. Oh, look, a light bulb. And there's nothing here. Oh, there's drawers. What? Hey, what? Hey! Those are some serious scars on my arm. Anybody else want to chase me? More stairs. Really? Wait, Huh? So, that's not where it came from, is it? What's going on? Found a flare. Okay, I don't remember which stairs I came from. I think it was those ones way down there, so... Let's go up these ones. And remember, when you hear, Decepticons... And... You know, I get that the music is random, but it does put me on friggin' edge here. Like, why is it firing up all of a sudden? Oh, look. Wheelchair. What's that noise? Crying out loud. Ms. Eunice Goodman gave patient a stuffed bear as a toy without permission from the patient's doctor. Ms. Goodman has been thoroughly reprimanded and was reassigned away from the children's ward until further notice. The key note there, my friends, is children's ward. Now, I don't know if that spells fucked up to you. It certainly spells fucked up to me, even though the first item we got was a teddy bear and should have been a significant,
Oh my god, what was that?
I'll tell you what it was. It was a flare about to be fired. Yes, but I thought it was more like I'm Alma Wade. And here we go. Now, despite my graphics card not being quite the hot shit it used to be, this is actually still pretty impressive in terms of Unreal 4. I'm sure this is on the PS4 as well. Actually, I know this is on the PS4 as well because it's advertised as such, but I have not seen it on the PS4, and I'm sure this is going to be another dead end. It's not. Oh boy. So one thing about these randomly generated
I
rooms
know you're there.
is why would you even tell people where you are? All right, we found it. No, this is the door.
Got to get through.
Shit. Which is what we need anyways. But we need the token. And we are out of time. So I will end it here and come right back. Come right back!